here's Fiddle with a tutorial for the fiddle part on Darius Rucker's recording of Wagon Wheel. This song was written by Bob Dylan and Ketch Secor of the Old Crow Medicine Show, and I believe Aubrey Haynie played fiddle on this track. This song is in the key of A. If you're not familiar with the A scale, especially the lower octave, the G and D strings, watch this video. It also uses swing eighths. I did a video on swing eighths recently. You can look it up, or you can just do them by ear. The video has the bonus of going into detail in a couple of lines on the Wagon Wheel intro. So you may want to look it up if this video seems to be going a little fast. I'm going to do this a little differently from usual. I'll play 4 bars of a solo and then count you in, and we'll play those same 4 bars together. Each solo is 8 bars long, and there are 3 of them. Then I'll play the chorus for you, just strumming on my violin, and then I'll do an outro in the style of Aubrey Haynie or whoever's playing fiddle on this track. Let's get to it. First, the intro. Ready, play. You'll notice I'm doing some bowings that make these solos easier for me to play. In general, I like to start measures on a down bow, but I don't always. So I don't always use the same bowing. For instance, if I have an odd number of notes in a bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I want to slur that down bow into the next bar, so I start the next bar on a down bow as well. Feel free to learn separate bows and then add the bowings if you want, or just do your own bowings. You'll get the feel of bowings that you like as you practice. One more time. Ready, play. Notice that I added some open strings to that last time round. Some open E's and open A's. Feel free to do whatever's easy and fun. I'll strum through the chord progression just on my violin after the 3rd solo, so you can play along with that and get a feel for what's going to sound good. Next 4 bars. Ready, play. It's hard to play too many swing eighths in a row because the bow tends to migrate. Right, so I slur a little bit in there, still trying to keep the first note of every bar on a down bow, on a pull. And now the entire intro. Ready, play. Second solo. One, ready, play. Next 4 bars. Ready, play. And now the entire second solo. 1, ready, play. Again, we'll go over the chord progressions after the 3 solos. 1, ready, play. Solo number 3. Ready, play. Next 4 bars. This line has a couple tricks in it. We shift from home base, what's known as first position, up to third position. If you play your A and E strings at the same time, and you have your second finger on the A string, you just slide up until the notes match. And when you get used to doing that, you could do it without having the E string playing. And then when you put your first finger on the E string, it will be where your third finger usually goes. That's why it's called third position, because your first finger is going where your third finger usually goes. So, and you slide off, and then you slide down. Ready, play. And now the entire third solo. Ready, play. Here's the chord progression. I'm just going to strum it on the violin. I'm holding it sideways like a banjo, and I'm sitting with one leg crossed over the other. Sometimes I sit with flat feet. It just depends on the chair. Chord progression is A, E, F sharp, A, E, D, A, E, D. Okay, you can learn how to strum it. There's another way to strum, and that's in playing position instead of in banjo position. And I'll just show you a little bit of that. That tends to be a much more powerful sound, but maybe not as easygoing in feel. You can learn how to play those chords yourself and record them and loop them to accompany yourself for constructing a solo. Or I'm sure you can find the chord progression elsewhere on YouTube, or you can purchase a karaoke track. And if you get a custom track, you can select just the guitar part, and that's going to be the chord progression, and you'll be able to solo over that, no problem. I'd like to take us out the way the track ends with an extended fiddle solo. I'm just going to play licks that I hear the fiddler on the recording play and give you some more material for your own solos. Are you still here? Watch this next.